KB Entertainments. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get it. Man, this is the best way you could play defense in 2K18, man. The first thing you want to do, man, you want to put your settings right here, man. Look at these settings, scan them real quick. But you want to put your defense assist to 100 and make sure your pro stick defense is on absolute, man. Because if it's not, man, you're gonna have some problems. It makes it so much simple when your defense is on absolute. But actually, just make sure everything's on absolute because it's beneficial you doing this. I mean, first thing, you're gonna notice a big difference right away once you put your defense assist to 100, man. They're like, people are like, oh my God, why are you putting 100? No, if you put it at 100, it's gonna help you a lot, man. You're gonna cut off defenders all the time, especially as a center. When you're a center, y'all know how hard it is to guard them ball handlers. As you see just right there, how I cut them off, you get those animations so much in the park a lot if you got your assists settings all the way to 100, man. That I'm telling you, man, this would prevent them ball handlers just sitting there dribbling. You just can't guard them at all. This is the best way you can guard them unless your defense is just elite. But right here, I mean, and then sometimes when you start up your game, sometimes it's not saved. So you definitely always want to check that out, man. Check them settings out, man, because these defense settings are going to help you out a lot, man. One of the things you don't want to do on defense is like, you don't want to overcommit. So you don't want to like constantly push the X button because it's going to take you out the game. If you're playing Pro-Am, you definitely don't want to push the X button, man. In part, you got a higher chance of getting them steals, and you most likely will not get a foul. So you can push the X button in part, but the X button, it takes you out plays. So you got to be smart when you pushing the X button. But me personally, I literally never push the X button at all. I always push up on the ball handler all the time. And if your defense on absolute is so simple and easy, I just pull back on it. And like if I was like throwing my hands up and I just push up to him with the moving stick and I just push and I keep doing. That's the way I get steals. I get a lot of steals doing that. That's literally the best way of getting steals. Like the best method of getting steals, because this method actually works in Pro-Am too. If you was trying to go for pickpocket or something, or just trying to get steals in general, you definitely want to do that. When it comes to blocks is a tricky thing, you know. It is a tricky thing. And Pro-Am, it's very terrible, almost terrible trying to go for a chase down. Because in chase downs, man, let me tell you about the chase downs. The chase downs, you get so many fouls. If you're playing in Pro-Am, you're gonna witness that right away. Like, wow, I just got a foul on that. Yeah, you're gonna say that a lot. So it's like, in park is like you won't really get too many fouls during the chase down. You're gonna get a lot of blocks doing in park. So you always want to keep that in mind. Hey, as you see it lagging right there, I had to stop for a second. Like, that is the main reason why I do not play park as much as any other game that I play. I play a lot of Pro-Am because for one reason, I do not ever lag when I'm playing in Pro-Am. I don't lag. I haven't lagged one time since I played in Pro-Am since this game came out. But when it seems like every time I go on park, at least every 2-3 games, I'll witness a lag. So it's like, I don't understand it because my connection is amazing. So 2K need to fix their servers right there, man. And back on the topic, man, defense, man, it's a huge part of the game. So you want to make sure you have them defense settings on, because this is gonna help you a lot. As a big man, this is amazing. These settings right here as a big man is amazing. As a guard, it's amazing too, because y'all know as a guard, it's a little bit harder. It takes a little bit it takes skills to actually stay in front of people that's dribbling like crazy, like left and right cheese. As you see just right there, he just did the left and right cheese. If you got your defense settings on, you're perceptive to stop that. That's not going to happen in a game. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, when I'm on my guard and someone's doing that, I'm on him the whole time. Like, what is this guy even doing? Like, the whole time, I'm on him the whole time. because the left and right cheese is like the same tendency with me. I know what the player is going to do already, because people kind of do the same rhythm all the time. So it's like, if you know that, and defense becomes so simple for you. It comes so simple, man. Just keep in mind, man, just don't overcommit. Don't constantly push that Y button, because, hey, you constantly pushing the Y button, you're going to get taken out the game. You're just going to be missing. You're going to be letting other people score. It's going to be bad for you. It's going to be real bad. But when it comes to jump shots, you cannot run up with your hand and think that you are contesting someone's shot in this game. For some reason, it just seems like it don't register when someone do that. Like when I run up and throw my hands up, like I don't try to go for the block, just try to contest it. It don't matter in this 2K. It really don't matter. So the best way, I mean, is pick your poison, because the best way to get those contested jump shots to miss, like, you really got to try to go for the block. They may hit you with a pump fake, but you know, if you're playing with that player and you see him already, he keep doing that, and then you can wait for it and then try to go for the block. But you know, like especially in pro-am, man, you got to contest those, man. You got to contest those every time, because if not, they're gonna hit them. They're gonna hit so many threes, and there's no way you can stop it. So, like, you definitely want to contest these jump shots, man. All right, man. Y'all know what time it is. If I didn't drop it, it's not no heat. So like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And y'all know what time it is. It's time to get it.